Welcome to Trauma in the Tuart Forest, a story spanning 190 years, a story of survival, neglect and hope. The Tuart Forest once stretched proudly from Sabina River near Busselton to the Moore River, covering 110,000 hectares. The Aboriginal custodians lived in harmony with this forest for thousands of years, using fire as their only broadacre land management tool, ensuring a thriving, biodiverse ecosystem. In 1835, everything changed. Europeans arrived with axes, saws and cattle, marking the beginning of what would become relentless exploitation to build our export-based economy. Timber harvesting, land clearing for agriculture, and cattle grazing and urbanization scarred the landscape for 140 years. Logging ceased in 1975. Today, only 3,030 hectares of Tuart Forest remain, just 3% of the original area, a fragile remnant fragmented by roads, railways, subdivisions, and mining. This once vast ecosystem is now divided, managed by multiple agencies with competing interests, often underfunded and neglected. Cattle grazing gave way to unmanaged herbivores and invasive weed species, while introduced plants like peppermint trees and arum lilies choke native flora and compete for available water, leaving ancient trees to become stressed. Fires, once a regenerative force under Aboriginal stewardship, is now denied, preventing the forest of its natural cycle of biodiversity renewal. Native forest fauna survival will rely on effective management of introduced threats such as foxes, cats, weeds, and fungi. Insects, once kept in check by regular ecological fires and birds, are now unmanaged. The Tuart budweevil cripples seed production, and leaf and stem damaging insects, once controlled by fire and natural predators, eat away at weakened trees. Even termites, nature's recyclers, have become symbols of decay. With dedicated management and funding, there is hope. Flowers can bloom again, and wildlife can find refuge in hollows carved by nature. This isn't just about trees. It's about a world-only threatened ecosystem unique to Southwest Australia. A legacy of biodiversity, culture, and natural wonder that should not be left to fade into memory. It's not too late. Your interest, your voice, and your actions can help heal the trauma of the Tuart Forest. Together, we can ensure this story doesn't end in silence.
Trauma in the Tuart Forest by Des Donnelly. Des spent a large part of his career managing the Ludlow Tuart Forest and, like many others, has dedicated his retirement years to its survival. He and the rest of the Ludlow Tuart Forest Restoration Group need your help. You can help by joining our volunteer group, making a donation, influencing others and spreading the word. It is up to all of us to save this world-only Tuart Forest for future generations.